And welcome, little kittens, to another drawing video. In today's drawing video, I decided to draw a dragon, and this is my first full drawing in this sketchbook, and it went absolutely horribly. Okay, so to be fair, whenever I use my watercolor pencils, it hasn't gone great. There usually is a lot of feathering, I think is what's called when, like, page rips up little crumbs. I have no idea what that's called. I think it's called feathering. I'm probably wrong. I have no idea. A lot of warping always happens when I try to use my watercolor pencils, but I really love them, so I keep using them. This sketchbook looked really good, and it got a lot of reviews for, like, being really durable. A lot of people said they use it for watercolor, and it worked really well. I kind of expected this to be very waterproof, but this was really, really bad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The paper, the second that it made contact with water, it just became so thin. It was really bad. And, of course, it bled through to the next page, which it bled through a lot to the next page, and it's really bad. And it has also definitely interfered with how the drawing came out. This is my first time drawing in the sketchbook, and it went really, really bad. I'm sorry, but it went really, really badly. I do think a big part of it is just the water, because I use a lot of water-based mediums. I use water-based markers, I use the watercolor pencils, I use watercolors, actual watercolors. And I'm really worried, honestly, about how I'm going to survive with this sketchbook. It looked really good when I got it. The paper feels very thick, but it just, like, once it made contact with water, like, the paper literally ripped. I'm not even kidding. It ripped. It was just really bad. I tried to go and fix the drawing with pencils. I do think it helped. Also, for some reason, the drawing looks way better not in time lapse. This is all in a time lapse we were watching right now. This is a time lapse. Later on I did a little bit of video for, like, the final reveal thing. It actually looks way better for some reason on regular video versus on time lapse. I don't know why. It's probably has to do with, like, how it's filmed, or maybe it just hit a setting or something. I don't know. But that was interesting because I was like, oh, this looks kind of terrible on camera. It looks way better in real life than it does on camera, even on video versus on time-lapse. It looks way better in real life than it does on camera. But the, like, crummy things and the bleed through and the ripping, it was so bad, guys. Like, seriously, it was really bad. Honestly, my past sketchbook, I wouldn't go as far as say it was better, but it actually was kind of better, actually, which is interesting because this looks higher quality. I am not going to go ahead and say don't buy the sketchbook because this is my first time using it, and I don't know. Maybe I'll like it better the more I use it. I hope I do, but, like, oh god, it's not good, guys. This is not good. This is a really bad situation, actually. Well, anyway, I'm gonna stop complaining about the sketchbook and start talking about the drawing. So for this drawing, I wanted to do just a cute little dragon chilling with this little butterfly sitting on her nose. I decided to make the butterfly rainbow because why not? So, yeah, it's just a cute little drawing of a dragon. Honestly, like, by the time the paper ripping was happening, I was not trying as hard as I normally would to make this a really good drawing, because I know when that starts happening, I'm not going to be satisfied with the end result no matter what. Like, if the paper starts becoming crummy, and especially if it starts ripping, I'm not going to like the end result. I'm just not. And with my past sketchbook, there was no ripping. Like, it rarely ripped. So I think the paper in that was actually a lot more durable. That's not to say it was great. Honestly, at this point, I think I might have to just buy a straight-up watercolor sketchbook. And, like, okay, I know that that's probably not ideal for markers, But at this point, I don't care. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm the problem, if I'm doing something wrong. Let me know in the comment section, like, if I could be doing something that's making this happen other than just adding water. And this is supposed to be a mixed media sketchbook that works for water. So I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what happened. All I know is it was a big problem. And that was not fun. And I have spent literally the entirety of this video complaining, and I'm really sorry for that. But here's the end result. I do think that it turned out okay. It was all fine in the end. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time, Kittens. Goodbye!